Hi, my name is Frank, and this is my 1958 Chevy Belair. It's a two-door sedan. It has a 283 cubic inch V8 engine with 2-barrel carburetors and a Power Glide automatic transmission. It's a 2-speed automatic. I bought this car about 4.5 years ago. I bought it on eBay. It's a car that fills a need or a gap. When I was in high school, I didn't have a car, or in college. So then I went in the Army and no car. This makes up for that. The car is in a combination of colors, and turquoise over aqua. On the side of the car, you'll see there are metallic flames on the side. Those were put on by the previous owner. They also did a few other things to make the car look just like it would have been if I were in high school and a 6-year-old car. If you look at the wheel covers, there are little dice that are on top of the valve stems. There's also dice that are on the buttons on the door locks, and there's even a dice for the spinner or necker knob that's on the steering wheel. They used to be used in the old days to help people turn their steering wheel, because a lot of cars like this don't have power steering, and they're very heavy to steer until you get the car moving. Now they refer to it as Armstrong because you have to have strong arms to turn them. The car is two-tone colored. There are full wheel discs, and you don't realize how hot it is outside when you're riding in it, because there are vents that have the air flowing from the legs and underneath the dash. 90-degree weather. I didn't know that the heater was stuck in the on position when I bought it. By the way, I bought this car on eBay. I was in the auction 3 times. The car didn't sell. I had one of the higher bids, didn't make the reserve. And we wound up going to New Jersey, checked the car out, and had it shipped back. Most of the work that's been done on it is for mechanicals to make the car run better. Also put in seat belts because they didn't have seat belts back then. As you can see, the cat that's on the back ledge, that is something that took me 2 years to get, because that was popular back in the day. And when you put the brakes on, the eyes would light up. And when you put the turn signal on, the eyes would light up with that. I'm old school, and I thought that was cool. The seats are not the original. Those are replacement seat covers. People, when the material wore out, they didn't reupholster them. They would go and buy seat covers and throw them on. And that's what we have on this car. It's a nice looking car. Let me just go. You've got the engine? I'll put the hood down so you can see, get an idea of what the car looks like. I think it's one of the nicest looking cars designed in the late 50s. I was a Ford man, but I couldn't help but like the Chevy for 1958. Also, there's a little unique feature. If you look on the dashboard right above the speedometer, that piece of ribbed white plastic is a traffic light viewer, a relatively rare, obscure item that used to help people see traffic lights that were overhead when they would be on this side of the intersection instead of the other. And it helped because the roofs did not allow the windows to go far enough up. After 1958, windshields went further into the roof, and those pieces of plastic were no longer needed. But it's always an attention getter at car shows. Sometimes people ask me what it is, and I say it's a gun sight, but I level with them after that.